Hey guys, so with the new Mario Kart World Nintendo Direct coming out on April 17th, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, I just want to talk about my wishes and predictions for what I think Nintendo is going to be showing us. First off, I think they're going to be showing us a story mode, which I think would be really exciting for a lot of players, as this has never been done before in a Mario Kart game, and I think this would give us a huge incentive and reason to actually explore the open world, and it would fill the game up with a lot more life other than just driving around and just looking at things, which would be fun in its own right and relaxing, but this would add a whole nother element to it, which I think would be really exciting and a lot of fun. I think we could see bosses in story mode. I think we would see collectathon type things where we'd have to collect a whole bunch of coins or something to unlock maybe new characters or different levels, kind of like in a Mario 3D game where it's really easy to beat the game, but if you want to push it further and collect everything, it's really difficult and you have to up your skill if you want to actually be able to collect everything. I think this would be really cool to see in a Mario Kart game, where maybe you could even walk around and get out of your Mario Kart and just do something, maybe go into a shop or maybe walk around with other players and just kind of, use chat mode and just hang out or whatever. I think that'd be really cool. And I also think maybe we could be seeing something maybe like Diddy Kong Racing from Nintendo 64. And who knows, if we get a story mode at all, I think that in general will just be very exciting. And then next thing I think that Nintendo is going to be showing us is the battle mode. I think it's already been confirmed maybe by some YouTubers that there already is a battle mode in the new Mario Kart world, but I think we would be seeing new game types for the battle mode, such as like a battle royale or a team royale kind of thing, something like Fortnite or Apex Legends, where it's a big circle and the circle gets smaller and smaller until there's only one team or one person standing. This is a very popular multiplayer game type now, and I think it'd be really smart for Nintendo to add this, and it would just be a really fun, enjoyable multiplayer experience for a lot of people. And I think they're going to be adding in more game types, such as like hide and seek or capture the flag or oddball, and just maybe more things that I can't even think of right now. And I think they might even be adding customizable game options for players to come up with, so that way we can have just a community that creates their own things, something like, maybe Super Mario Maker, where we could even potentially create our own tracks, not just the game options. I think if we could create our own tracks and our game options, this would make the possibilities just unlimited, and who knows what we would come up with, what kind of cool creative game modes we could have, something like out of like StarCraft, where people come up with all these really obscure, out of left field type games where it started off as an RTS or something like that, but now you're playing a tactical game where you take turns and it's a turn-based game or something, you know what I mean, where it's like the base game is still there, but the players turn it into something completely different, something like Halo 3 Forge or Halo Reach's Forge or something like this. And I also think Nintendo is going to be showing us achievements. I think the achievements is something that they really want to do for their future games. I think they want to jump on the bandwagon, as a lot of players really like achievements, and some players are actually dissuaded from even playing Nintendo games because they don't have achievements and they'd rather play the version that does have achievements. So I think we will be seeing achievements in Mario Kart. I think we could potentially be seeing new CCs past 250, maybe even 300 or higher, because the tracks are so big and sometimes there's such long straightaways that the higher speeds would really make sense for this kind of thing. And I think we could be seeing more characters beyond what they've already shown us. And I think we could even maybe be seeing where we can make our own characters, where we can maybe take a picture of our face or something and then add it onto a generic looking blob of a human, some kind of thing like that, something like they would do off of Wii, where you made your me character or something like that. I think we'll be seeing more of that, and maybe where we could even customize our emblems on our Mario Karts like they did in the Nintendo DS version. And yeah, maybe we could even be seeing something like F-Zero 99, where you keep on driving and there's 99 players all on one track, and then it slowly dwindles down over time, which they kind of already said they're doing something like this with the, I forget what it's called, but it has 24 drivers, and over time the drivers dwindle down if you don't make it past a certain point of expectations, and then you just get kicked out of the race if you're not in a high enough place or whatever. I think we could be seeing, yeah, potentially more players at once, although maybe not. And other than that, I don't really have anything else to add for what I think they will be adding. I'm sure there's things I haven't even thought of, and they're going to be probably surprising me. So other than that, I'm curious to hear what you guys have to think, what is going to be shown at the new Mario Kart World Nintendo Direct. And let me know in the comments what you guys think. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.